Good morning, friends, and welcome here. I cannot believe it. We are finally home. We are finally in Florida. We have finally set up our home, and we cannot wait to just film and do all kinds of things here in our new place. I have loved just starting off my morning slowly, being able to just look outside my window with Lainey, being able to just make my cup of coffee and just enjoy the slowness of life in this season as I stay home with my little one. Thank you so much for being patient, and I just so look forward to making more videos and just getting back into the swing of things. Alright, so right now I'm going to have my coffee and I'm going to FaceTime an old friend and just catch up, see what she's up to. Oh, and then we have some exciting Amazon orders that will be arriving today, so I'm excited to share that with you and to show you just a sneak peek of how everything is going as well with our apartment. It's starting to look and feel more like home. It's crazy. It reminds me of our very first apartment when we first got married. So it's really sweet that now we get to build memories with little Lainey and with each other and just, you know, have a space of our own. So it's been really nice, and thank you so much for being patient and just, you know, watching all the vlogs. And I know I haven't been really ending them well, just because with everything going on, I feel like at the end of the day we're just entirely wiped out. But finally things are settling in, and or we're settling in, things are being put in their place, and we are excited. It's good to see you. I'm so glad that you are here. Thank you for tuning in, and I will see you in just a short bit after that phone call. Compliment has been one of my absolute favorites. It's so helpful for the days when I do not get enough greens, which I feel is honestly like every day, because the recommendations for greens is so high. And even if I eat tons of broccoli, tons of greens, I just feel like I need more. It's Victor. I just feel like I need more. So this is my favorite. It does not taste bad at all. It has some lemon extract, some lemon juice powder. It's the first ingredient, and so therefore, like, it doesn't taste bad. It tastes like I would describe it as like a lemonade, and I really enjoy it. I remember during our road trip, this is one of the things that I did pack so I could have on hand and be able to like get my greens in. I used it like once or twice, and then after that I didn't, just because everything was so chaotic. But this is definitely like one of my favorites. Victor got it. I was so doubtful. I thought it was going to be so gross, but it's not. It's really tasty. It's perfect. It's so refreshing. One of my favorites. So right now it is actually 11:50. It's been a very late start to the day. Last night we were able to go and have dinner with a wonderful couple in our apartment complex. They were so sweet, so kind to have us over, and so we got home a little later, and then we had to put Lainey to bed. And so this morning we got up. I had plans to like wake up super early, which we did because Lainey needed to wake up, but then she fell back asleep and I ended up falling asleep too. It's gonna end up being like a late lunch, I feel like, more so. So I feel like I might as well just skip breakfast altogether if it's this late. Typically I do have all three, but today, what should I make? Victor just texted me that our syrups arrived. Oh my goodness, should I share the news now? I'll share it now. Victor and I just got, oh my gosh, We just bought an espresso machine. That has been like our dream. And we had always talked about that whenever we moved to wherever it is we were going to end up, that we would buy an espresso machine. We finally did it. We got an espresso machine. It arrives, I think, on Monday. Yes, so he said the syrups arrived to make like lattes and stuff, but Alright, so today for lunch, for our like, I guess late breakfast and lunch, we are going to be making a tofu mix with just veggies. It's so easy and quick, and it is so chef's kiss. It's delicious. I think it's perfect. So that's what we are going to be having today. I am going to take out my stuff, take out the tofu, take out a few veggies, and let's get that cooking. So I am so excited to share this specific recipe with y'all. It is one of my personal favorites. It's so easy to throw together, which is why I love it. And you can mix up the veggies, which is my favorite part, because you can modify it to whatever you have on hand. I personally love to cube my tofu for this recipe. You could crumble it if you want, though. It's totally up to you. And just slicing up all my veggies. I have really enjoyed zucchini lately and some bell peppers. Those are my favorite. So what I'm going to start off with doing is just sauteing my tofu. I did not use oil for this, but you can if you use oil. That's totally fine. Sometimes I do. And I'm going to throw in all my zucchini and the bell pepper once it has browned slightly. And I'm going to add in my leftover carrots. I had these in the fridge and they were about to expire, so I just threw them in there for some extra veggies. Mini carrots have been my favorite lately, so yes, threw those in there, and also threw in some kale for some added greens. I added some garlic powder, some onion powder, and what else did I add? Oh, that's right, I added some pepper. And honestly, like you saw, it's just so easy. You could throw things together. You can also alternate and use chickpeas on this if you don't have tofu. That's also a great replacement. And then after it's done, I just cover it up with the lid for about 5 minutes just to allow just the veggies to continue steaming. And then lastly, I just serve it up, and I love topping it off with avocado and some everything bagel seasoning. It is so delicious, guys. And then just drizzle some soy sauce on it, and it is perfection. I really hope that you enjoy this recipe. This is one of my favorite meals. It's so easy to throw together, and it's very high in protein. I have learned to love tofu so much. I have tofu just about every single day, or I try to, and I'm drinking my green juice as I eat this. Here's my large bowl of veggies, tofu, rice. I love it. I love it so much. So how has it been like here in Florida? Well, update, you guys saw in the previous vlog, we got a couch. It's not the original couch that we were thinking of getting. At first glance, I didn't love it because I was so set on a sectional. Victor saw it and he was like, this is actually really nice, it's comfy. And we went to several furniture stores after that, still looking at sectionals, but nothing really was like, yes, we feel like at peace about it. Like, I was just wanting like peace of like at the end of that purchase, because you know, couches and stuff are like pretty pricey, but I didn't feel a sense of peace. So I was just like, okay, well, let's just keep shopping, and then if not, we'll go back and we'll look at that one. So after going to several places, we ended up coming back, and I don't know why, but as soon as we saw this, like, we went right to where the couch was, the set of couches, there was just this overwhelming like yes, and a sense of peace of like, yes, this is it, let's get it. Even though it wasn't at all like what we originally sought out to get when it comes to a couch. And it turns out actually that the couch that we really love, that one would actually not have fit in our living room, or it would have, but then either the dining table wouldn't fit or our desk wouldn't fit. So it just turned out so well. And then the other couch, we were able to use it as our little reading nook, which meant we didn't even have to worry about buying another chair for that reading nook. And it just I don't know, I look at it and it's just perfect. And it's like, there was that sense of peace. So I was like, okay, like, this is our couch and I love it. It has the comfy pillows that I was looking for. So, and the color, it's exactly what I was looking for. So in terms of that, I loved it. But it was crazy how like the first time I saw it, I was just like, no, no, no. But then towards the end, I was like, yes, absolutely. Like, this one's it. Victor was like, are you sure? And I was like, I've never been so sure of anything. Besides marrying him, of course. We just love it. So that's an update on the couch. And as of now, everything has been unboxed. There is one last piece of furniture that actually just arrived, and that's the coffee bar piece of furniture. So we're so excited. We have unboxed just about everything. Her crib is done, our bed is done, like everything seems to be coming together, which is wild because it's only been 2 weeks since we've been here. But we really got to it and we love it. We really do. Like, coming home to it has been just so sweet. Whenever we go out, we come back in and it's like, wow, like this is our place. Like, we live here. Not like that first like week or so where there was just stuff everywhere and it just felt overwhelming. But yeah, so now I get to, just this past week, like, I was finally able to get back into like, okay, what does it look like to cook here? We unboxed all of the kitchen stuff, and that's the update on that. We are just so happy, and thank you if you've watched those vlogs. We just wanted to just document our experience because it's wild. Like, moving from one state to the other is pretty crazy. It's a big move, and back to making recipes, back to, you know, doing all that stuff. I think she's like this because she's hungry. So that's my cue to eat my food and feed her. So I'll catch up with you in a little bit. Look what arrived. I'm kind of whispering because Lainey's asleep on the couch, so I don't want to wake her up. But we have our what's that called? The syrups that I was talking about that we got for the espresso machine. We got some containers. Some like special like glass mugs for the espresso machine, like piece of furniture for the espresso machine. So that is something to look forward to that I have to build. And my favorite human has arrived. You're not gonna say hello? Hello? What are you eating? What did you bring us yesterday?
Cuckoo.
He got some double chocolate chip cookies from Whole Foods. So for dinner, I'm almost going to have the same thing. We had leftover of the tofu mix, so I served it with some more rice. And I made this like spicy mayo. And here's okay. I made a spicy mayo with some sriracha and soy sauce and some veganese. And then as my dessert today, I'm trying to get through these little oranges that I got at Aldi. They're like cuties, but not cuties. So I'm having 2 of those. Gonna drizzle on some soy sauce with the dressing, and that is my dinner for today. Hi friends, good morning again. My cup of coffee. Good morning. I hope, well, you're watching this in one day, so it's not another good morning for you, but it is for me. And I am going to do the unboxing of a couple of orders that we got from Amazon. Like I mentioned, I didn't get to do them yesterday. Things got a little busy, so wasn't able to do that. But we have some exciting things. So one of the things that we did unpack that did arrive is Lainey's rug for her bedroom. So we got that. Okay, so got a knife to open them. First thing we got though are these liners for the cabinet drawers, because we have found that the outside of the paint, like the outside paint of our place, looks super nice and sleek, but they didn't do the best job when it comes to like the interior of the cabinets. If you place something on it, it's a little sticky, so we got some liners. I have been wanting these and eyeing these for a while now, but I was like, I don't make like iced coffee at home because we just have a Keurig. I mean, I guess you can, but it doesn't turn out the same. But now with our espresso machine, we were like, yes, we need these 100%. They're these nice looking, beautiful, oh look, you can see me. They're these nice, beautiful jars with these nice cute wooden lids, so you can take them to go, and it came with the glass straws too, so we have 4 of those. I'm very excited. Using this like new silk coffee, no, is it silk? It might be silk, like coconut creamer. It's not bad. It's a tad bit sweet, but I mean, just add less of it and you are fine. This one is the pantry organizer. I'll show you a picture. I'm not going to take out the whole thing, but I'm building this today. That way I can get it. Okay. But basically it hangs over the door. There it is. I want you guys to see it. Yeah, so it just has tons of tiers, and this is going to be perfect for like obviously the bottom. I could add some grains or whatever, like any extra, and then on the top part I could add, you know, just sauces and condiments and things like that. And I just feel like because our pantry is going to be kind of in the closet and there's a shelf in there, it'll just kind of make everything just go better together, and I could find things, and it'll just make life a lot easier and pretty. But we still have to go to IKEA to get those glass jars. Then another exciting little thing we got for Lini's room. We got this sign. It is so beautiful, and I feel like this is just a perfect description of Victor's heart for Lini even before she was born. So it's really sweet. Got her that one. That's crazy. I remember back like before Lini was born, we'd shop for ourselves, but I feel like now all of our Amazon orders are like for her, because even this one's for her. These are some hanging wall shelves for her nursery, and I have to put them together, but it's basically this kind of colored wood, and I'm super excited. I have like a Pinterest board already, like for how I want her room to kind of resemble, not look identical, because that would require tons and tons of work, and I'm not as creative, I feel like. So she wants to be a part of this, so we'll put her here. Ordered some beautiful hanging plants. They're artificial because I cannot keep plants alive. Like, that's just me. I can't. I'm not good at it. It's easier. They're pretty. I don't have to worry about watering them because I always forget to water them. I just want our home to feel just welcoming, and I feel like plants do that. Having some green. And the last part is what Victor was so excited to open yesterday. But okay, yes. So we got some Monin syrups. I don't know if you guys have heard of them, but they're like a very well-known. Whoa, these are huge. I did not think they were going to be this huge. Oh my goodness, I thought they were going to be little, but I guess not. These are huge. Okay, wow, these are like the size of the store ones when you go to a coffee shop, but this is one of the most popular ones that we've seen, and they look like this. Monin. And one of our favorite syrups to use in lattes is brown sugar. We just find it like, I don't know, I just think it tastes so good. And this one is spiced, so it has cinnamon. And then we also got a pumpkin vegetable puree. So it looks like that. And we are so excited to make like a pumpkin spice latte sort of thing. And then the other one is a vanilla. So that's the usual. So we got those, and then maybe later in the future, as we see, we'll get some smaller ones, but we got some pumps for that. And as I showed you yesterday, we also got the big like piece of furniture to put the coffee bar, and we are just so excited. And I was just excited to share it with you because I mean, I've showed you kind of like how our you know, our transition has been to living here in Florida. So I just thought that this would be something exciting because there are things that are going to kind of make the space, like put the finishing touches to our place. So we're excited. Thank you for continuing to watch. Thank you for sharing in the excitement with me, and I can't wait to continue sharing just recipes that I make. And now that I have an oven, I am just so excited. I've made a couple of sheet pan dinners already, and they came out so good, and it was so easy. And I was just like, wow, this is what I've missed out on the past like few years that I've been vegan, you know, getting to actually use an oven. So I'm excited to share those with you. And I'm so excited to share them with you, and thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video very, very soon. I'm hoping that there will be another one out on Sunday, and that will be the sheet pan dinner, so look forward to that. Thank you so much, and that's it for me. Bye.